Okay guys, the Success Profiler is a little bit confusing, so I wanted to do a video showing you how to complete it. Right? So it's a fillable PDF, so when you open it, it'll open up and then you can actually click in it and make your responses and your answers and all that kind of stuff. So, let's come on down here. Okay, instructions. When filling out the personal skills map, a few points to keep in mind. It's part of a positive development approach to assess and learning essential skills for success. To be of value, it must be understood and practiced as you fill it out. Claim only those skills you use and practice in actual life situations. As you read the descriptions, select those which actually describe what you regularly do, not those that you could or should do. Be honest, tell the truth. So, we come on down here, we're going to put in our name. And then the date, today is the 9th. And then we'll do Stripling JCC. Alright, so here, talking about personal skills map, so situation, and so you'll read the situation and then you'll answer. So, moderate, some, and low is what this is talking about. And so in these boxes you'd put which number fits you right. So when I'm really angry with someone, I usually feel some tension but comfortable in expressing, anxious and confused about what to say, hostile, and they feel like you need to verbally attack. So for me, it's going to be a 0. This one will be a 0. This one will be a 0. When someone is really angry with me, I usually behave, showing my own anger to escalating the fight, asking for further explanation of the anger and dealing with the feelings in a straightforward manner, backing off, apologizing, or not really saying anything. So, for this one, for me, it's a 0. And this one would be a 2. And then this one would be a 0. Alright, so continuing on. When I communicate with a person as authority, I usually feel defensive and I need to develop a strategy in my approach to the person. That's a 0. Comfortable and straightforward in my approach to the person. That would be a 2. Nervous and hesitant, that would be a 0. When another person makes an important request demanded of me, I usually think that I have the right to say yes or no and feel comfortable about expressing either response. Probably a 1. That I don't like being imposed upon and usually say no, even if I feel maybe or yes. 0. That I say yes many times even when I feel like saying no. That would be a 2. When I make an important request demand of another person, I usually feel anxious or reluctant. That's a 0. Determined more about getting what I want. I'm concerned about the other feelings. That's a 0. And that's a 2. When I'm around a new group of people, I need to initiate communication. I usually behave. That's a 0. That's a 0. And that's a 2. Okay, so then what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to add these up. So, first column, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9. So that'll be a 9. Second column is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And last column, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0. So that's going to be a 2. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take those numbers, interpersonal assertion, interpersonal aggression, and interpersonal deference, meaning that we acquiesce to somebody else, and we're going to put those numbers into the form at the back. So that's going to be the personal map. So we come down here to the personal map. And then for the interpersonal assertion, I was a 2, so we're going to mark here because there isn't a 2 option. Is that right? Let me check. Let's back up and make sure. Yeah, interpersonal assertion. Oh, interpersonal assertion was a 9. I'm wrong. So we're going to undo that one. We're going to come over here. 8, 9, so do 8, recognizing that we're really somewhere about right here. Okay. And then the other one was interpersonal aggression. So let's find interpersonal aggression on that form. Let's see. Interpersonal aggression was a 0, so we're going to mark low. And then interpersonal deference. Again, that's going to be, it was a 2. We don't have a 2 option, so we're going to go ahead and mark 1. Okay? And so you keep doing that for all those sections. And then when you get done, you're going to read this here. And now we're going to start looking at self-esteem. So according to the personal skills map, you're currently here. You're going to click the appropriate box. Okay? And then once you get them all done, save it. And then when you go to the assignment, you're going to attach that file and you're going to send it to me. Okay? All right, so get after it.